Welcome to the University of Mount Union's Commencement Weekend. We are about to begin the commencement exercises, but before we do, I have a few brief announcements I'd like to share. As we honor our graduates, let us not forget our responsibility to ensure our safety and that of those celebrating here with us today. The use of face coverings and a commitment to ensuring 6 feet of physical distance will go a long way toward keeping everyone healthy and well. I invite you to review page 24 of your commencement program for additional details. To ensure that our graduates and families have a commencement weekend keepsake that reflects the entirety of the graduating class, we have created a program for our class of 2020 that lists all graduates of the class. For the purpose of today's ceremony, however, only the names of those graduating in attendance will be read during the presentation of the candidates for degrees. We ask that you please remain in your seats during the duration of the ceremony. A professional photographer is on hand to capture the memory of today's event, and images will be available through Cockrell Studio in the coming days. Again, I invite you to review page 24 of your program for more information. We know that you'll be anxious to meet your graduates at the close of the event, but we ask that you remain in your seats until the academic recession retires. At that time, I will return to the podium to dismiss the audience and provide additional instructions on how to exit the venue and reunite with your graduates. A few other housekeeping items. Today's ceremony is being streamed live online. Friends and family not in attendance today can access the stream via our commencement website at mountunion.edu/commencement. I should also mention that restrooms are available at the north end of the covered stands for our guests viewing today's ceremony from Mount Union Stadium. And finally, at this time, I ask that you silence your cell phones and electronic devices. Our commencement ceremony will begin shortly.
At this time, I ask that you would please bow your heads and gentlemen remove your hats for the invocation. Loving Creator, as we honor these graduates today, know that we are honoring you. Every success and accomplishment reflects your love for us. We are thankful for the triumph of the destination, but even more so for the strength and resiliency you gave us for the journey, which was anything but easy. We've wandered the desert of desolation, we've crossed the Red Sea of despondency, but because of you, O God, we have arrived at the promised land called Graduation Day. We've trekked to the top of the mountain, and as we look out over the horizon in this Moses moment, this crossroad intersection of hope and apprehension, unknown versus opportunity, we take that step forward because we trust that you have plans for us, plans to prosper us and give us a hopeful future. You have created us and ordained us, but help us to remember that while we may be unique, we are not separate. We are one body, and this life is a collective effort. So we thank you for those who have helped us along the way, those who have loved us, empowered us, and never given up on us. We receive this love not only to carry us, but so that we may know how to show it to others. And that is our true final exam, to love one another as we have been loved. Go and set the world on fire. Amen.
Please be seated. Thank you, Mr. Degas, for the invocation, and good afternoon, graduates, families, and friends of graduates, faculty members, colleagues, trustees, and honored guests. I'm Jeffrey Brees, and as Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs, I'm privileged to convene the University of Mount Union's 174th commencement exercises. Welcome to all of you on this special day of celebration, a day for which we've all been eagerly awaiting. Graduates and families, you've waited an entire year for this moment, and we are delighted to welcome you back to campus to celebrate your accomplishments. I'm certain that when you first embarked on your final year as students at Mount Union, you couldn't have predicted how the spring semester would end. It was disappointing and challenging for all of us, to say the least. After what can only be described as a trying year, today we have the wonderful opportunity to celebrate the culmination of your years of study and work at Mount Union. I'm also pleased to take this opportunity to extend a warm greeting to my colleagues in the University of Mount Union faculty who are here today in person to celebrate our graduate successes. I also recognize the administration and staff, many of whom have sacrificed attending today's event in person so that we can safely hold these ceremonies while adhering to COVID-19 restrictions, and are instead joining us via live stream. You are an outstanding group of teachers, scholars, and professionals, and I thank you for all you do to help our students succeed. Now I welcome University of Mount Union President Dr. Tom Boatsman to share his greetings with you.
Thank you, Dr. Brees, for your welcoming remarks. I join you in greeting the class of 2020 and celebrating the achievements of those who returned to campus for this long-awaited ceremony, as well as those who were unable to join us for this afternoon's event. You, our graduates, are the University of Mount Union's class of 2020, a tremendously talented group of scholars. You have completed your programs of study and stand ready to assume your responsibilities as global leaders for the 21st century. We also warmly welcome the mothers, fathers, husbands and wives, sisters and brothers, sons and daughters, grandparents, aunts and uncles, and friends of our 2020 graduates, some of whom are here in person today to celebrate this memorable occasion, and others who are joining us via live stream. If any group deserves an ovation from the graduates and from the university, it is you. Please accept our thanks for all you have done to support and encourage today's graduates, especially given the challenges they have experienced during the past year. Graduates, will you please join me in applauding the families and friends? I'd like to introduce Dr. Dick Merriman, who served Mount Union as president from July 2015 through June 2020. We are grateful that he and his wife, Margot, were able to return to campus this weekend to celebrate the graduates of the class of 2020, many of whom they got to know during their time at the university. Dr. Merriman, I invite you to the podium for the presentation of the honorary degree.
Thank you, Dr. Boatsman. I want to extend our thanks on mine and Margot's behalf for the very kind invitation to return to Mount Union today and participate in this commencement ceremony. It was a painful thing a year ago not to be able to send the class of 2020 off in the way we wanted to, so we're very grateful for the opportunity to come back and participate today. Thank you. I'm also grateful because this gives me a chance to properly thank Alan Green as he concludes his term of service on the Board of Trustees. Last year I finished a 30-year career in private higher education. Private colleges and universities are governed by boards of trustees. Boards of trustees have chairs, and chairs are the president's boss. I worked with 8 or 9 Board of Trustee chairs during my career. Alan was a head taller than all of them in terms of his involvement, his understanding of higher education, his commitment to the institution. So it's a great pleasure and an honor for me to be able to thank him. A native of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, Mr. Green attended Mount Union in the 1970s, graduating in 1977 with a Bachelor of Science in Mathematics and Accounting. He began his professional career as a staff and senior accountant at Arthur Andersen & Company, working there from 1977 to 1980. He served as controller for 2 firms from 1980 to 84 before accepting a position at HP Products in Louisville, a firm at which he still works today. Mr. Green has worn many hats at HP, including controller, chief financial officer, vice president of finance and manufacturing, and president since 2007. Under his leadership, the company's workforce has grown from 80 to over 400, and sales have increased 6-fold. Mr. Green is an active leader of the Canton and Stark County communities. In addition, his service to Mount Union has been multifaceted and of long duration. In addition to many other acts of service, he has been a trustee since 2007, completed 5 years of distinguished service as chair of the University of Mount Union Board of Trustees. He was a very effective board chair and an outstanding advocate and champion for the university, and he put in an extraordinary number of hours each week on Mount Union matters during his tenure. Alan doesn't call attention to himself, but he is an engaged servant leader, and it is quite appropriate that the university recognize and thank him by awarding him an honorary degree. So I now call on President Boatsman for the conferral of the honorary degree.
Mr. Green, you have served your alma mater nobly for many years, and your service as chair of the Board of Trustees was remarkable. There is no doubt that Mount Union is a better institution because of your dedication and work. Upon the recommendation of the faculty and by the authority vested in me by the state of Ohio and the Board of Trustees of the University of Mount Union, I confer upon you the degree of Doctor of Humane Letters with all the rights and responsibilities pertaining thereto. Congratulations, Dr. Green. Thank you.
We've now come to the moment in our ceremony where we present diplomas to the members of the University of Mount Union class of 2020. The founding deans will present the candidates for degrees within their respective colleges. First to the podium will be Dr. Heather Duda, founding dean of the College of Arts and Humanities, followed by Dr. Christine Still, founding dean of the College of Applied and Social Sciences, and Dr. Sandra Madar, founding dean of the College of Natural and Health Sciences. Reading the names of our graduates will be Dr. Jad Korok, Associate Professor of Engineering and Director of the School of Engineering, and Dr. Michelle Collins Sibley, Professor of English and Director of the Africana Studies Program. President Merriman will be presenting the diplomas. Mr. Green will be joining him in congratulating our graduates.
Will the candidates for all degrees within the College of Arts and Humanities please rise? Mr. President, on behalf of the faculty of the College of Arts and Humanities, I am pleased to present these individuals who have completed the requirements for their respective degrees. Candidates, please be seated until the assistant marshals direct you to come forward to receive your degrees.
Let me start with an apology if I mispronounce your name. And now, the candidate for the Bachelor of Music, Caitlin Mackenzie Slezak, summa cum laude. In absentia. And now, the candidates for the Bachelor of Arts, Madeline Lacey Dean Abrig, summa cum laude. Sierra Bigley. Sarah Ann Bodine, summa cum laude. Elkane Stewart Chase, Jr. Barbara Riley Davidson, in absentia. Ryan Joseph Dietrich, magna cum laude. Elizabeth Grace Domer, summa cum laude. Augusta Fisher. Austin Michael Flask. Alexandra Michelle Klobusnik. Dennis Mader. Beverly Prendergast, summa cum laude. Talia Romeo, in absentia. Savannah K. Rowe. Kelsey Lynn Shreve, magna cum laude. Allison M. Staggers, magna cum laude. Alexis Georgiana Starr, cum laude. Sky Stevenson. Alexandria Tilton. Isabella Marie Wagner, in absentia. And now the College of Applied and Social Sciences. The candidates for the Master of Education. What? Sorry.
Will the candidates for all degrees within the College of Applied and Social Sciences please rise? Mr. President, on behalf of the faculty of the College of Applied and Social Sciences, I am pleased to present these individuals who have completed the requirements for their respective degrees. Candidates, please be seated until the assistant marshals direct you to come forward to receive your degrees.
And now, the candidates for the Master of Education. Alexis Marie Schwartz. Jory Michelle Zamuda. And now, the candidates for the Bachelor of Science. Alec Colton Barker, magna cum laude. Jacob M. Barton, in absentia. Alan Benson, in absentia. Ethan Patrick Brenner. John Thomas Carroll III, cum laude, in absentia. Tyler Owen Cooper, magna cum laude, honors in mechanical engineering, in absentia. Andrew Hale. Grant Holcomb, in absentia. Matthew R. Honecker. Michael Andrew Jarman. Noah Edward Key. Ryan Kanitz. William Luca, summa cum laude, University Honors, Honors in Computer Science, International Affairs and Diplomacy, National Security, and Foreign Intelligence Analysis. Killian James May, in absentia. Matthew S. McMinn. Catherine A. Monroe. Adam Gregory Pastor, in absentia. Robert Allen Ranallo, cum laude. James E. Roth, in absentia. Josh Shields. John M. Starren, cum laude. Katie Ann Schweitzer. Adrian Vasu, cum laude. Hannah Marie Wharton, in absentia. And now the candidates for the Bachelor of Arts. Taylor Raquel Adamczak. Hara Ali Al-Said. Haley Lee Amelung. Megan Elizabeth Amos, summa cum laude. Alex R. Arbogast, in absentia. Lucy Ann Bayer, summa cum laude. Macy Lynn Bailey. Michaela Renee Bennett. Jonathan Bissono. Danielle Nicole Bradfield, magna cum laude. Courtney Christine Bush, in absentia. Hector Manuel Cardenas, cum laude. Alyssa May Carnival. Jordan Ruth Clement, magna cum laude. Kayla Michelle Conway. Logan Laniel Cooper. Quinlan Jane Crow, summa cum laude. Fraser Daniel, magna cum laude, University Honors. Mark Oliver Day, Jr. Richard Michael DeLambo, Jr. Catherine Nicole Dayer, summa cum laude. Shannon Ray Dillon, magna cum laude. Joseph G. Falatok, magna cum laude. Matthew David Philo. Madeline Claire Fraley, magna cum laude. Jacob Theodore Frombach. Andre Marie Green. Elijah Savion Hill. Kayla Jackson. Allison Jacobs, cum laude, in absentia. Vaughn Maurice Johnson, Jr. William Nicholas Johnston, magna cum laude.
Ethan J. Kowecki, magna cum laude. Caitlin Keller. Christopher Kern. Brendan A. Klaus. Emily Catherine Lentz, magna cum laude. Joshua Timothy Lewis, magna cum laude. Julia Marie Lombardo, summa cum laude, in absentia. Sindra Elizabeth Mahavikse. Rachel Kathleen Markle, magna cum laude. Malia Meiti, cum laude. Logan Tanner McGee. Cassie Marie Mead, summa cum laude, University Honors. Michaela Allen Milburn, summa cum laude, in absentia. Margaret Ann O'Donnell, cum laude, in absentia. Destiny Renee O'Neill. Joshua Jarrett Perry, in absentia. Rhiannon Jade Petrisco, magna cum laude. Steele Porter, in absentia. Christopher Michael Lee Pugh, in absentia. Olivia Rose Ricciuti. Rachel Lisa Richenberg, cum laude, in absentia. Quentin Allen Rock, cum laude. Isaac J. Rufflin, in absentia. Hannah Florence Schultz, summa cum laude. Peyton Skylar Shays, cum laude. Luke Thomas Skivalok. Marcella Span. Ryan David Summers. Marissa May Swanger. Amber Thompson, summa cum laude, in absentia. Jacqueline Rose Vall, magna cum laude. Anna Claire Wilson, summa cum laude. Daniel M. Janssens, cum laude, in absentia. Mitchell Ryan Zimmerman.
Will the candidates for all degrees within the College of Natural and Health Sciences please rise? Mr. President, on behalf of the faculty of the College of Natural and Health Sciences, I'm pleased to present these individuals who have completed the requirements for their respective degrees. Candidates, please be seated until the assistant marshals direct you to come forward to receive your degrees.
We begin with the candidate for the Bachelor of Science in Nursing, Whitney Celine Riddle. And now the candidates for the Bachelor of Science, Rachel Marie Amos, cum laude. Sydney Leilani Bauer, cum laude. Brittany Nova Bezatson, summa cum laude. Taylor K. Burrell, magna cum laude. Hannah Elizabeth Burris. Quentin Trayvon Card. Madison Lynn Carrasio. Lauren Craig, cum laude. Haley Michelle Cruz, summa cum laude. J. Rollin Demp II. Austin Joseph Digby. Kayla Nicole Drager, cum laude, in absentia. Katie Lynn Durison, magna cum laude. Stephen Durst. Austin Cole Ellsworth. Amira N. Howard. Emily Jane Keller, magna cum laude. Sarah Lynn Mason, magna cum laude. Kenneth Scott McElhaney. Michael Shea McIntyre, magna cum laude, University Honors, Honors in Neuroscience. Carly Marie McQuilkin, magna cum laude. Allison Catherine McSherry, cum laude. Ian Michael Meacham, in absentia. Miranda Christine Meadows, magna cum laude. Marcellus Charles Mitchell IV. Emily Joy Novak, cum laude. Matthew W. Oury, summa cum laude. Emma Renee Rose. Daniel Paul Ross, cum laude. Valerie Rose Russell, cum laude. David Sabuke. Sydney Jean Sarachas, cum laude. Mallory Jane Rashana Schellenberger, cum laude. Jordan Taylor Simpson. Tanner A. Slack. Emma Toms, magna cum laude. Bethany J. Tober. Jonathan Tyler Todd. Andrea Wilson Redfern. Megan Yankeloff, summa cum laude. Lauren Marie Zaleski.
I ask that the graduates rise, please. Graduates, we've reached the moment where we're going to confer your degrees, and I've asked some of our colleagues in the back to open the doors so that everyone can hear if you're ready to graduate. So I hope the faculty and the rest of us will help out with this. Class of 2020, are you ready to graduate? Upon recommendation of the faculty, and by the authority vested in me by the state of Ohio and the trustees of the University of Mount Union, I hereby confer upon you the degrees for which you are qualified, with all the rights and responsibilities pertaining thereto, in witness whereof we have presented you with the diploma. Members of the audience, I present you the University of Mount Union Class of 2020. Congratulations. Today, you join the generations of University of Mount Union students who have gone before you. Like them, your relationship with Mount Union does not end here today. I am confident that all you have learned and experienced here at Mount Union will light your way as you continue your life's journey. Please return to campus often, share your life stories with us, renew relationships and form new ones, and contribute your efforts and ideas to ensuring a bright future for this university. May you always think of this place and your years here with great pride and affection. On behalf of the entire campus community, I wish you Godspeed and a safe journey. Congratulations, Class of 2020.
Will my faculty colleagues please rise? We close our ceremony with singing the alma mater. After we do that, I ask that you remain in your place until after the recessional. Elizabeth Domer, a music and theater double major from Carrollton, Ohio, will lead us in singing the first verse of the alma mater. The words are printed on page 17 of your program.
Oh